Okay, let's see. Where's this thing? There we go. Now I gotta pull everything up, and am I nervous? I don't know. I'm not that nervous. Oh my gosh, everybody who knows me know I'm the smoothest guy. So we'll see. I don't actually know what this game is about, so this might all be for naught, but who cares? I'm pulling it up now. Why is it not? Play! There we go. All right, I'm a little bit nervous. I hope this is not... Well, that's a crazy warning. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick and I'll see who's here. Let me see. Is that gonna work? It said this game is not suitable for children. But I mean, I don't think there's anything sexual about this though. Oh, there shouldn't be. What's up, Liana? How are you doing, man? How are you doing? I hope you're doing okay. Today I'm learning how to talk to girls. We're gonna see how that goes. Liana, I have a question. Are you a girl? By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you're at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Is this a horror game? The only person that I know that's actually knows about this game is my brother, and I was like, oh. I was like, okay. I've never played this game before. But apparently people know it, so... Now this is more my speed. I'm home. Let's go. This is incredibly adorable. Okay. It's kind of loud for me though. Okay, okay. Seems cute. Enter my name. Anpu. I'm kind of nervous. I don't know. That warning kind of scared me a little bit. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend that you'd never see yourself making today. I know too many of those people. But it's kind of works out because you've known each other for so long, yeah. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. And I would get tired of waiting up. Oh, okay. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up with me. Oh, that's Sayori, okay. Ha.
I overslept again. But I cut you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me.
I was. What is this already? It's crazy anime with the goddamn the little pointy finger thing, bro. What is this? Okay.
That's mean, Anpu.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Yeah, Sayori, you can't just be over here trying to impose things on me, okay?
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Why is it already like this? Yeah. Who recommended this to me again? Hold on, let me check. Let me make sure that I watch this guy. Hold on. Who recommended this to me? Who recommended this game? Why is this on the roster? Hold on. Give me a second. What is this? What is this? Who recommended this to me? Hold on. Dude, it was Romero, the person that did the art for my... Oh my gosh, was it Romero? I can't believe this. Romero, what happened? Romero, was it you who recommended this game? This is crazy. She's already over here flirting with me. Oh my goodness. I don't know how to handle myself. What's going on? Well, that was a jump. Was waiting to start in 5 minutes. Well, here we are. Whatever you say, Sorori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw nearer, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Anpu, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Wait a minute, I have to remember that I'm not trying to play a character. So in my head, this character is like super annoying and super dismissive, but I think this is just me, so I can just act like me, right? I'm pretty sure I don't have to play a character with this. So I'll just talk normally. What? No, I didn't recommend that game. I've played it. I know what happens. You didn't recommend this? Who recommended this game? Let me see, hold on. It was Mate! It was Mate who recommended this game to me. It wasn't Romero. Where is Mate? That guy is so cool. What? He seems so mature too. What the hell? This is interesting. Okay, so he might have set me up. Mate is a crazy guy. Mate is pretty cool. That's one of my viewers that, like, I don't know. He's really self-aware, super intelligent as well. So I feel like he's trying to pull something on me. This has to be like some sort of horror game. I got a warning before, talking about like extreme situations or whatnot. I think it's gonna rock the boat a little bit.
That's not true. You told me you want to join the club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with anything she says and she's going on about, this guy was on autopilot and just said yes, and don't ever do that. See me, I'm an introvert. I've learned the hard way, okay? You just say yes to people for anything, then you're just in a situation you don't want to be in, and then I have to just leave. And I just leave. Sarah likes to worry a little too much about me. I'm perfectly content just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize.
Okay. Okay. Relax, Sayori. What, you're trying to call me out or something? Come on. Come on.
Your happiness is really important to me, you know.
Okay. Sure.
And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought
of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. This is trying to call out a certain people, isn't it? Goodness. If he's self-aware, that's why he recommended you this game. Yeah. Is Mate trying to say something about me though? Am I overreaching here, guys? Is he trying to say something about me? Like,
you trust me, right?
Yeah, sure.
Don't make me keep worrying about you.
This reminds me of a chick I know. All right. I'll look into a few clubs if it makes you happy. Okay, Liana, so you're a girl, right? To my knowledge, I know it's a thing where like guys don't take hints and whatnot, right? I know it's a thing where guys don't take hints, but it is possible that a girl could worry about you in this way and still not really like you. Is that true? Because That's happened to me. DM'd you when you get the chance? Alright, no worries. Let me check it right now. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Her name's Sayori. Come on, bro. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Okay. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Okay, loaded. Let me see what Romero said real quick. Things get dark and gory in this game? You don't know if it's YouTube safe? It should be. Let me check real quick. I'm pretty sure most of the time where YouTube is concerned, it's less about that. They flip-flop. They flip-flop, okay? They flip-flop. I've gotten flagged for the most clean things, and I've gotten passes for the most crazy things over the time of even being on this site, so I'm not sure. Let me see. Let me see if this is YouTube safe. No way I came up as the second. my life came up as the second. The second search for this game. Oh gosh. Yeah, it seems like it's YouTube safe. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, yeah, we should be fine, Romero. No worries. Now you're scaring me. Now I don't know what to expect. Now I'm a little worried. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. So we're going into the anime club. Which club was I in? I didn't really do clubs like that at all. Even if I were to try even now to get into a club of any sort, I don't think I would go into like an anime club. But I was in like kinda sorta a chess club once, but like I didn't really do too much, and I've done like tennis, you know, like table tennis things, but not really. Not really. How about you guys? I mean, I've never really been into like clubs or whatnot like that. I never did that or saw other people do that. Interesting. Sorry if it's a bit of a spoiler, just didn't know if it was YouTube safe. No. Cause me personally, the little warnings and things came up already, and I asked my brother about it. I didn't ask him, he came to me and was just like, oh my gosh, Doki? I know that game. It gets crazy. And I'm like, okay. Everybody that I've ever talked to or seen of this game just says it gets crazy. And they gave a warning at the beginning, so I mean, mate set me up, bro. Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Man, she is relentlessly with me, though. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Alright, bro. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late. Going to your club. Man, I read that crazy.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know.
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori, what are you doing?
Yeah?
There is no way. I am going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is the vice president of the literature club? Interesting. So you were setting me up.
Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature.
Oh, wait, I read that wrong. In fact, I'm 99% sure, 100%. She only did it because she thought it would be fun to help me start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. I need water, goodness. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway? Brother, she cares about everything we do. Why? What?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring a new...
Okay. And this is what I hate the most out of everything. Getting trapped like this. This has happened to me way too many times. It is one of my least favorite things of all time is getting trapped into things like this. I hate that because I am not an asshole. I will literally sit there and be like, well, I don't want to mess up your plans. But that is such a scummy thing to do. I'm not gonna lie, I hate that so much. And Natsuke made cupcakes and everything. And normally when they do something like that, I'm literally like, yo, you can never do that again because I will disappoint you. But this time I will, I'll help you out or whatnot. But that happens to me too many times. I hate that. And it was always a girl. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Don't make any promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned out all of this. What do you think? I let out a long sigh. Oh, this is me for real. That's crazy. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
Jeez. And thus marks the day I sold myself for a cupcake. Now, here's the thing. I'm not an idiot, okay? Okay? If someone asked me to be somewhere and they said there was going to be food, I'll pardon you. I'll pardon you. A cupcake? Maybe not. Pizza? I shall sell myself for some pizza. I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm not going to lie. Wasn't in any clubs, but had my groups I hung out with in high school. Surprised you didn't get into the anime club considering the shirt you're wearing. Yeah. Join our club, Apu-kun. We made glasses of or water. That would be cool. But yeah, I mean, I'm into anime, but not as much as people would think. I just think that Hunter x Hunter is the greatest show on earth. That's it. I just think that's the greatest show on earth. I love my fair share of anime, okay? I really do. But am I a diehard? I probably am not a diehard like people are dieharding out here, I'm going to be honest. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member's here!
I told you don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. I feel like she would have like a deeper-ish voice. I'm gonna try my best. Sayori would always say... Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, Sayori, that's weird. I'm not gonna lie, that's a little weird, but maybe Sayori doesn't care. Maybe Sayori's just like, hey, it's just a friend. You know what I mean? Guys and girls can be friends without things going off. Okay? If anybody says otherwise, they're weird, in my opinion. Okay? They're weird. That shows your level of, you know. This is so wild.
What a nice surprise!
Every girl in anime that looks like this is always evil for some reason. I don't know why. She's about to be the evil one. Immediately. She's gonna be evil immediately.
Welcome to the club!
All words escape my mind. Escape me in this situation. What? Say something. Say hello. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. I'm surrounded. What are you looking? What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Oh my gosh, this is too much. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes. Ooh, according to Sayori. I don't know what her voice would be though, to be honest. This looks like someone, you know, who would be like more sporty, more into sports or whatnot, because, you know, low cut hair in anime is more like the sport girl.
You can't just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls, or you can, I guess she meant. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. See what I mean? See what I mean? Always full of energy, ready to throw down. I'm not gonna lie. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Okay, so full of energy, smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears completely more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Okay, so they're trying to hit all the points of pretty much any guy's, whatchamacallit, suitability, I guess. Pretty interesting. So we got a pick at some point, maybe? I don't know. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you. Thank you, finally.
Sounds like you already know
Monica? Is that right? Yeah, okay, so that's Monica. Got you. Monica's evil. Look how everybody has this way of looking, and Monica stares straight into my soul. Monica's evil.
It's great to see you again, Anpu.
Monica, yeah, look at that. That's so evil, bruh. Immediately. That puts up my guardrails in my my male brain of like, this girl is cute, but she might kill me type thing. And some guys are into that. So we'll see. We don't know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. That's another red flag. She was probably staring me down, ready to kill me. Monica was probably the most popular oh my gosh. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. She's always looking for outside validation at that point. I knew a girl like that. Basically completely out of my league. Never say that. You never know. Look, okay? Here's a side note. My brother and I were talking about this the other day as well. You can be absolutely chopped, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You can be absolutely chopped and bag somebody, right? You literally could. You have to understand that chicks don't always look on the outside, okay? I know, like, for certain people, you know what I mean? Outside means a bunch, you know what I mean? But you gotta stop with that, you know, outside looking stuff. Everybody can look a certain way and be completely evil, like her. So always, for me, here are my standards, okay? One of my key standards is definitely, one, you gotta drink water, bro. I'm joking, right? Just a fun person, just a funny person, in my opinion. Because I get bored really, really easily. You too, Monica. So I like Monica, the character likes Monica? Why? Come sit down, Anpu. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica.
I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry. I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Oh, I like me some tea as well. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Nice. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widely widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, now I'm really confused. Now I'm really weirded out. Okay, so this is Natsuki. This is Natsuki. Got you. Okay, are you ready?
Ta-da! Oh, whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Let me see! Let me see! The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make little ears.
So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Why is she always staring at me? Look at everybody else! They're making it so obvious. It's freaking me out, bro.
Well, you know,
just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica and I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Turn the cupcake around with my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. For me, there's a lot of people that take the bottom of the cupcake and then like make a little sandwich with it. I don't do that. I eat the icing first. I never eat it from the side because it gets on my nose. So I like palm it. A very, very primal way of doing it. Apu's constant reminder of hydration has been making me grab H2O more often. Yes! That's a success in my book. Monica makes the best glass of water. I don't know. Mess might be poisoned. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but noticing her sneaking glance in my direction. Is she waiting me to take a bite? Maybe, so I can comment on if it's good or not. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before.
Made them for you or anything.
What? Already? What?
Natsuki. This is so funny. Natsuki likes me.
I thought you
Technically did, Sayori said.
Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and diminish the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us, before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Oh, it autos? Okay. You keep a whole... Maybe I shouldn't do that. Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
True. I guess.
Don't let yourself get in. Why do you keep looking at me? Don't get yourself intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not... Yuri! What is this game?
Insulted Yuri looks away? Oh, what is this? This is like Isekai Simulator, bro. Oh my gosh, this is so weirdly uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I do! I'm finally syncing with the main character.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. Sure.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Oh my gosh, that's not me. I would have just been like, well, Sayori dragged me here. Literally. Well, I haven't joined any club yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? I did have a debate class, and that was one of the funnest classes I've ever had in my life. I'm not gonna lie to you. Those classes were awesome. And it kind of helps with everyday life. Man, the amount of like straw mans people throw at me and everything like that is insane. The amount of gaslighting in your everyday life you'll never understand, bro.
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing and the budget and the publicity and how you prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature.
You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club together before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Me too! Let's go. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. What is this guy? Who is this guy? Bro can't read a book. Like, bro, literature is not that crazy. Like, you were gonna join the anime club, you're just gonna be reading mangas. Like, bro, come on. So, Anpu, what kind of things do you like to read? Manga. Manga. Literally at that point.
Well,
considering how little I've read about these parts in a few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. So this guy just doesn't read. Manga. Manga. Literally, manga. Oh my gosh. I muttered to myself, half joking? You can't half joke, it's true, bro. Oh snap. Natsuki's into manga. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Oh my gosh.
Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking for a second after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Brother, pick one. Pick one. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Okay, cute, cute, cute. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Hey! That means Yuri's sick. She has nice taste. Yes, the world building, yo. For real, bro. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign world is equally impressive. 100%, 100%. You guys should like watch, if you're really into that type of stuff, like Yuri, you should watch Tale Foundry. They are awesome. They talk about world building and all that type of stuff, like story making and fantasy worlds and all that junk. I love it so much. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Hey, yo. I'ma screenshot this literal frame. I need to and send it to my friend, bro. I know a person like this. But you know, I like a lot of things.
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Same. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of an imagination and completely throw it for a loop? 100%. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Really? Oh, I read a horror book once. You know, there's a book that we had to read as a curriculum, and I actually liked it a bunch. It was called The Giver. And it started out kind of post-apocalyptic, and we ended up dropping it. Did we? Or did we finish it? I think we ended up dropping it. But I actually ended up really liking it, and so I kept reading, and it got very dark. I'm not sure if we dropped it or not. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having, but yo, amazing book. If you weren't required to read it or anything like that, you should read it yourself. It's really good. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. Gentle? Yuri looks gentle. Yuri looks gentle. Are you serious? Alright, bro. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, 100%. It's weird because I've read a lot of like Lovecraftian books. I really like that type of world building. That's the only horror that's actually been okay to me. But you know. What is your favorite book / series, Anfu? Jeez, that's kind of hard. Let me see. Leona said Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Diary of a Wimpy Kid was cool. Diary of a Wimpy Kid was cool. I used to, I didn't have all of it, so I used to trade books with certain people to get all the series, and I actually read the whole series that way, which is really good. They have so many books, bro. So many books in the Diary of a Wimpy Kid series. There was a series like Diary of a Wimpy Kid that I watched, or that I read, called Dork Diaries, I think it was called. And I think it was my sister that introduced it to me. I think it might have been my sister. But yeah, I don't know. Now that I try to think about my favorite book series, I don't know, because I've read a lot of books that didn't even have to do with like the fantastical element, just random regular day things. And then I've read like some self-help books as well, which was interesting, but I didn't really like them too much. I'm really more into like fantastical things, to be honest, for sure. But I've read so many. I don't know. Let me think. I read the Warrior Cat series. A lot of people like the Warrior Cat series from my knowledge, but me personally, I thought it was okay. There's the dragon book series. What was that called? It was like a dragon book series that I ended up reading with my friend not too long ago, like I think 2 or 3 years ago. Let's see. What was it called? Oh, Wings of Fire. Then there was Wings of Fire. That series was interesting. That was very fantastical. Very fantastical stuff. But I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure. When I was really younger, it might have been the Captain Underpants series, because it was just literally funny and my friends would just sit there and laugh at it. And then they made the movie and that was insane. But I really can't think of it. There was a lot of books like Percy, my guy Percy Jackson. That one was cool too. But I was literally sitting there and I was like, me and Percy Jackson have like a toxic relationship, because I would sit there and see certain things that they would do, the gods and the peoples were doing Percy Jackson. And I was like, that's not accurate. But yeah, Percy Jackson was pretty good too. I didn't read all of that. I didn't read any of the Harry Potter series or whatnot for different reasons, but you know, there's that too. There's a lot of good series that I've, you know, tried to start and have read. But a favorite one? I don't know. I don't think I have one. But those are like some of the ones that I ended up reading earlier on. Oh, hello. Hello, Dark. Hello, Dark Wolf.
Surreal horror is often very successful in changing the way you think.
Ugh, I hate horror.
I don't blame you, Natsuki.
Oh, why's that? Well, I'm just not a weirdo.
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. You're looking to me for confirmation? Natsuki, why are you falling the hardest out of everybody?
Never mind.
Brother, I didn't even say anything yet.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind in the last club meeting and she's still looking at me. With those scary, dark, beady eyes.
It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give me that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is as cute as you are.
Oh my gosh, oh brother. Can you please leave her alone?
I'm not cute.
She says that she does my emoji. Like, bro, relax. You are not me. Okay, relax. Natsuki. I don't know why I was picking on Natsuki for no reason. I don't know why. So, Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Oh, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
Well, I think that's impressive. Yeah, okay. Why don't you share some of them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I actually have some poems. I've written some poems. Maybe I should type them in the art channel and give them to you guys or whatnot. I love to write and things like that. So maybe I'll share some, but I like to write poems and such. So that's one thing me and Natsuki have in common. Not a very confident writer yet. Not yet, not yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing...
Okay, Yuri is trying to take me right now, it seems. Yuri, and I had a feeling it was gonna be her too. I had a feeling. And showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. She belongs in the literature club, okay? Can't relate with Natsuki. Not everyone bugging Natsuki to death, lol. Nah, Natsuki... Oh god. I don't know why everybody dogpiled on her all of a sudden. That was kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh my gosh, Yuri, come on. Do it for me, bro. Like, you just were talking about how Natsuki is over here and not willing to share it yet, and you can't share it yet? Why did you even give that input? I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
What do you do, Sayori? It seems like everybody has like a thing about them. So Yuri, I feel like Yuri is probably a great writer. But both of them write in some degree, so it would kind of make sense that they join this club.
Okay, I have an idea for everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we shall all share them with each other.
Let's go! That sounds fire. I want to do that. Let me type right now. I'll write you guys a poem right now, bro. That way everyone's even.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so Sayori is down for anything.
Plus, now we have a new member. I think it will help us get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of our club.
Isn't that right, Ampu? Yes, ma'am! Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
And what's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club.
Sayori. And you know what's crazy? I would literally react like that. I'd be like,
I never said I would join this club.
Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs. This is like one of those memes where like there are thirsty guys out there and I have no room to talk. I really don't. So I'm not even gonna be a hypocrite or whatnot, where like this type of situation would happen and someone who literally, you know that, where's that one guy from My Hero Academia that has like the balls on his head that's like just crazy about girls all the time? Steak too juicy, lobster too buttery. You have a bunch of girls that look quote unquote cute or whatnot, and you have a club all to yourself with them, and no no competition from any guy, and this guy is just like, I don't care. So in that regard, I can't lie. We kind of relate on that part, because I don't know. I used to be one of those people, like, if a girl were to give me a hint, I would never, ever, ever get it or indulge in it. I just never would. So, maybe. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. My fault. I shall join. How could I let you guys down? I'm sorry, I thought... Anpu. Sayori, you literally walk with me as we as we go home. You can try to convince me while we're there. But this guy does kind of seem like an asshole, I'm not gonna lie. Because me personally, what is he gonna do? Anime club! Are you serious? Do something new! You go home and watch anime. You're gonna go to school and continue with that anime. You know, I can't blame you. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, this guy is helpless. Well, I'm helpless. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori, I don't know why you're happy, because if you actually do like me, then you have competition now. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. What? Aw, Sayori's cool. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. Okay, Yuri. If you really did just come for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. I have definitely never done that, guys. Okay, see, look. Food is food. Then that makes it official. You're evil. Welcome to the literature club. Yeah, we're in the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Anpu, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Yeah, she is so evil. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my... Why Monica? I don't care about Monica. She's gonna kill us. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Anpu, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? 100%. Why not? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Yeah, so might as well, yeah. Yay! Awesome. Not gonna lie, I will admit this because I don't know if this is ever gonna be a plot point again. I'd been offered
I'm so glad Ash isn't here. I've actually been offered by a girl to walk home with them because she figured out that I live closer to her. And I said no. I said no. And you know what's crazy? I just wasn't really into girls like that. But I was still straight. I was more like, I was indifferent. It was a weird time. With that, the two of us depart to the club room to make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. This guy's a weirdo. Maybe I'm not, I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. Sayori gonna be pulling up to a 1v3. And you know what's crazy? You know what? Maybe Sayori is just chill like that. But I have a feeling that Sayori, if she even has an ounce of like romantical freaking inclination of me and her together, she was trying to isolate me with her. You know what I mean? And I respect the hustle, but I would never ever, if I were in her position, do that. I think I would ask my character, if I was Sayori, I would ask my character to help me out with the literature club without these three. So like, maybe we have to write a poem tonight, can you help me out? Or I'll be like FaceTiming you or texting you or something like that. That's what I would do if I was Sayori. You know what I mean? But hey, it's whatever. Maybe she really doesn't like me. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Oh my gosh, dude, you suck. They don't even seem that bad. They seem like cool people. You're going to the anime club to do what? Get into fights and debates about power scaling, bro. Like, be for real. Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. You're hopeless. All right, I just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Can I write it? Yes! Aw, I have to pick words. All right, no worries, I got this. Okay, I'm just writing a poem for the literature club. These are so cute. I think I want to make one of me. I have one of me that's just my head, but I think I want like a whole body and everything. This is super cute. I like this. Okay, here we go. Let's start out with peace. All right, we're gonna start with peace. Kawaii graveyard suicide? All right, peaceful raindrops. Peace. Raindrops. Doki doki. Swimsuit Valentine fun. Vivid. We're going with vivid. Vivid sadness. And precious. Determination. Ooh. That's nice. I like that. All right, determination. Determination. Heaven sent vitality with the desire to hope. With the desire to hope. Desire to hope. These suck. Desire to hope. With the portrait in time. Destiny is a journey that promises unending unending anger and just pure. If that was purity, that would be cool. Unending nature. Let me see. Nature. Pleasure. Uncontrollable. With ambient. That's it. Got you. Can I get to read that back? That's probably actually really good. Heigen
Anpu! Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I'm keeping my word. I like that about you, brother. I like that about you. I was the last to come in, so everyone else was already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Anpu. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you.
Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack.
Huh? What'd I do to you?
Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year.
And last year too? Oh no, Sayori, you freaking ratted on me. Oh, I'm never getting with Natsuki now. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki might be my type. I'm already saying that right now. I don't know. I respect a person like this. I respect a person like this. Anpu Cook with that poem? Brother, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I tried my best. I tried my best. I was just speaking from the heart and what they were giving me, you know what I mean? I was just doing what I could. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
We got you! We got you! You got...
Huh. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Yo. Natsuki's kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Natsuki is kind of cool. Natsuki's kind of cool. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Anpu always gives his best.
Wait, you know what's crazy? Sayori might think that she has more of a chance with me because she walks home with me all the time. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it doesn't matter at that point. Maybe it's okay. Because, like, Sayori does have more of a chance. She can just be seeping certain words with me, and, like, she's known me for a long time as well, so she probably thinks that she 100% has more of a chance. But that is very misguided. Especially with the mind of a man, I'm not gonna lie to you. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Okay. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. Alright, Sayori, yeah. I don't know about that. Clean your room. Why is this guy feeling like me now? It actually does kind of feel like me. And you almost set your house on fire once. Yeah, no. She needs to be taken care of.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? Why does she look concerned and sad about that? Come on, Yuri, stand on business. I might be a little jealous. Okay, Yuri got a little riz. I got you. Sayori.
How come you and Anpu can become good friends too?
Friends? Friends? What do you mean? What do you mean, Sayori? What do you mean? What do you mean, friends? Sayori. As usually, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. 100%, but I am dwelling in it and I approve.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
What? For me? What'd you get?
Not really. Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. Oh my gosh, I got gifts. Yuri. What is it?
Never mind.
Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it really isn't. Oh, what do I do?
Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess this means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. 100%. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah. I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Something I would say as well. Alright.
Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. It's nothing? It's nothing? Oh my gosh, bro. I swear, there used to be a time, if you got bought a book, dude, oh my gosh, that was gold. What do you mean?
Like literally, imagine if someone buys you the latest Diary of a Wimpy Kid, bro. What do you mean? Oh, brother. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. Yuri's awesome. Yuri's the GOAT already. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want. Oh my gosh. Sure, Yuri, sure. It literally happened verbatim with a chick before. A message redacted? What happened? This is how girls... Oops, I accidentally deleted that. What did you say? What did you say? How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book that she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yeah, Yuri's awesome. Yuri's a keeper. Yuri's awesome. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book, okay? Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh my gosh, dude. Epic, epic, epic. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activity for the club, but I didn't get to read my poem. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Damn. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. Sure, let's do that. She's not talking to anybody. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I promise you, brother, she probably isn't going to be distracted from you at all. And also, you can just read with her. Like, bro, I catch a glimpse over at the cover of the book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. Read with her. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Read with her. Read with her. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how you... Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting, like, I switch. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. No way. No way. No way. Dude. She bought this for us. She went to the store and bought this for us, literally. What do you mean? Nah. Yuri might be the one, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, let me what? There I go. I don't know, bro. Yuri, I'm just saying. I don't know. Yuri might be the one. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I heard you, buddy. I heard you, buddy. Oh, I see. There's some fairly obvious things here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. Okay, so at least he's self-aware. At least he's not a clown. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and a relatable story. Is that so? What is it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the bag and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Yes, dude. That sounds epic! I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister, but as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. Oh. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. Okay. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. Jeez. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yeah. But not that dark. Come on. Like I was saying, that one book, like The Giver, that mess got really crazy. So I don't know. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark came out of nowhere. Come on, bro. I don't know. It just seems like you've never read a book before. Dark books often have you on the edge of your seat because you have to use your imagination to, you know, fill in a lot of the gaps. And you just gotta read a book to understand. That book is defo epic. Yes, dude. I don't know why you reacted like that. I don't know. It didn't sound that. That's all. I'm sitting here. I was just like, am I just crazy? Because it didn't sound that bad. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Anpu? Look at me. Which Egyptian god am I? Okay then. Right. I am. No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy these kind of stories so you don't have to worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Keep an eye on her. Keep an eye on her. But I'm not gonna lie, these type of girls are always the most interesting. I'm not gonna lie. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. I'm sorry. I'm falling for Yuri immediately. I think Yuri is the coolest already. I don't see any... I don't know. I think Yuri's the coolest. She's just so much more interesting. And I love that. I love minor songs because of that very reason. What horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals and their own philosophy that they believe in. Yeah! Yuri is cool, dude! Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they've made out to be naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. Oh my gosh, yeah. I ramble too, Yuri. We're the same. Yuri is me but a girl, I think. I'm starting to realize that right now. Not again. No way! No way. No way. The amount of times I've apologized for rambling in text is so crazy. Because I just can't sit there and text one sentence, 3 sentences. It's always a paragraph. And I'm sitting there, I'm just like, I'm so sorry, bro. Because I know no one's reading that text. And that's been a problem for so long because like I've been called out on it before. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest in or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. Yuri's a great option, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yuri is the best option right now. I haven't talked to anybody else yet though, but Yuri is the best. I'm pretty sure, I don't know. I would hope this, but I think everybody kind of falls for Yuri now. Yuri just seems like the most cool. I'm not gonna lie. When you think things like books and when I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. No problem, bro. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Exactly!
Okay, whatever. At least the least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Exactly.
That's true. In fact,
I might as well get started reading it, right? Let's go. Whoever character I have, let's go.
you don't have to. And also, you have to remember that who made this game? Because this guy is not real.
This guy is not really real, bro. There's not a lot of guys like this, bro.
Maybe he's really thirsty. Maybe that's what it is.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it.
Just let me get the book.
I quickly retrieved the book that I put in my bag. All right, it's time that I sit here, right? I step into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Okay. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to.
Fair.
That is reading in company with somebody.
But she went out of her way to buy a book so that we can read it together vicariously. So, I mean, Yuri seems to like me a lot.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. I can only talk from a guy's perspective. Right? Unfortunately, because I'm a guy. But, it is interesting. I've literally been like, I was on the phone. I've literally been on the phone with a girl that's asked me to read with her before. So the day before, I went to the library and got the book. I don't know, it's a weird feeling. So, I mean, there is some, validity to this, but it's also like, it depends. Because it's not like you feel anything. It depends. But it is an interesting feeling. It's very, that it's like when you're sharing a meme with somebody, or like you open your YouTube feed or your TikTok feed and scroll with somebody. It's the same feeling, but it's more I would say more interactive, because it feels more like two people. I don't even know how to explain it. It feels more awkward. It really does feel more awkward than like that. So it's like that times two. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Or anxious. Take turns reading if you do that, though. Take turns reading, because like if you're reading to somebody, they might go to sleep. That's happened to me so many times. I do my sentences separately because it's a habit, and I don't think I can bundle future thoughts. Also, no one's reading a paragraph of thoughts, lol. Yeah, nobody. Right? Except for Yuri. Yuri would. Yuri would. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I just realized that she's not looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Peek. Graham! How you doing, Graham? How you doing, bro? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing fine. I guess maybe time for a water break. I guess it's time for a little water break. That's fine. Hope you're doing well, bro. Today I am learning how to talk to girls, because I've definitely never done that before. It's so scary. But yeah. Grim, do you think I'm any good at talking to girls? Do you think I'm any good at talking to girls, Grim? Or am I just washed? Am I hopeless in this life? Am I hopeless in this life? I need to know you're doing good, bro. I need to know you. And did you drink your water today? If not, drink it. Drink it. You yeah, it was I'm good, thanks man. My legs are dying. Oh, leg day. Yikes, 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 yikes. That's like a dude. That's like a jump scare. You saying leg day is a jump scare to me, bro. What about you? I'm doing fine. We're just playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I've never played this. I've never seen it, so it's interesting so far. It's fun. You have crazy wrists, bro. Telling you, you could pull anyone. I don't know about that. I couldn't pull anyone. I couldn't pull anyone. All right, it depends on the person. I've actually drank a fair bit today, which makes a change. Nice. Let's go. Awesome, bro. Awesome. Well, thanks for saying hi, bro. Sorry, I was just. Yuri, it's okay. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I don't think I've met a girl who's ever apologized this much before, ever. I'm normally this person. I do? I don't really mean to. Wait, what does that say about me? Hold on. Wait a minute. Huh. But I wouldn't say I'm a shy person. I'm an introvert, but I'm not scared of people. Like, I'm not antisocial. You know what I mean? I'll have to think about that more. Maybe that just means I read, but I don't. So it's like, what? Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? Oh, Dark's gonna go do something? No worries, Dark. I'll be here for a little while. Take your time. If not, I mean, it's all good. Thanks for saying hi. Thanks for hanging out with me a little bit. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Oh! Now! It's getting good. This is what I live for right here. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Oh my gosh, you guys are corny as hell. Come on, dude. It's not that crazy. How's the game treating you? It's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. At first thought, you know, I feel like most people would look at it and be like, you know, girls, anime girls, this and that. But everybody and the warning at the beginning of the game was like, yo, this game gets dark. So I'm not sure if this is letting on all that it's supposed to. I think that's hiding something. It might be a horror game. I feel like my left arm is, so instead I should use my right hand to hold the book open. Dude. Oh my gosh. See, like, this is why it's so easy for some guys to just, this is why it's so easy for some people. Like, there are just two types of people. Like, I would literally be like, yo, it's okay to lean against me while we read, because how else are we gonna read? Like, that's so awkward. It's even more awkward if you do it that way. Oh, I guess that makes it kind of, I think I'm just a weirdo. I think it's just kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. New perspective? What the hell? Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefingers. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. Cool. All right, perfect. See, now we're chilling, bro. And that's how friends do it, bro. That's how you're supposed to do it. That way I turn the page, Yuri slides under the thumb, flips to the other side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. You're reading from the same book. It's not that crazy. I guess if it's a cute girl and you like her, sure, I guess so. It's actually kind of distracting me. Dude, get it together. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. This is so awkward. Are you ready? You turn the page? Oh, sorry. This guy is so distracted. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face and our eyes meet. Don't know how
Don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her? That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient as long as... Oh my gosh, dude. Reading from the same book might as well be... Is that so? No way! Is that for real how it is? No comment. No comment. I don't mind being I don't mind being patient if it takes a little. Where's Master Hand? He's in the book, but we're trying to read it right now, you know what I mean? I'm trying to introduce her slowly, but she doesn't understand the lore yet, so I'm gonna get her into SSB and all that stuff later. You'll see, you'll see. Whoa, that sounds actually crazy. It's probably the least I can do since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Oh my gosh, yeah. So like, are they giving me a choice of who to like actually pick? Cause it just seems like I like the girl and she likes me, and it's like, this is the second day. Oh my gosh. Make it make sense. I thought we were gonna actually do, wait. So maybe, you know what? Maybe what it is like, at some point in time, they're gonna have us like talk to all of them and kind of get to know all of them. But Yuri is the star pick so far, because everybody else is probably gonna be just very quirky and very awkward compared to this interaction. Maybe Dark Samus? Would she main? Oh my gosh, Dark Samus? Absolutely not. Let me think of the type of person Yuri is and who she would main. You know what's crazy? I've only played Super Smash Bros. With one girl, bro. One girl. And she was a little bit like Yuri. We were at school and like, she was a little bit like Yuri, but obviously like more anime and things like that. And she made Meta Knight. She made Meta Knight, so like, I mean, Yuri might be like, I don't think she'd be like a person who picks like a girl character, to be honest. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with Meta Knight for now. I think Yuri's a Meta Knight main. You think so? Either that or maybe like, you know, something like based Kirby. You think so? How does she... Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Okay. I'm scared if Law never plays this. For real, and I don't get it because I don't know. I can't see them romantic yet. I feel like one of them is gonna kill me for sure. Yuri is just Yuri's cute. Yuri's cool. And that's pretty much it. The others are kind of just, you know, regular people. Meta Knight tough. Meta Knight is very tough. Yeah. But Anpu, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Well, you have it in common nonetheless. I better not flake. If I flake, I know what type of person I am. Oh my gosh, dude. This guy is a sucker, bro. There's no way. So he does like her. Because I'm sitting here and I'm just like, if this was me, right? She has these qualities and maybe they're bad qualities or qualities that make her insecure. I would say maybe the character in the book actually works on them and maybe you can actually learn something if we keep reading. type thing. You know what I mean? I mean, come on. It's that easy. That's an easy layup. And then you guys can read more, and then it's more like, you know, now it's more character building. So in some way, I can attach myself to a certain character with something that I need to work on. She has something too. And now we're both working through it. And then after, when we talk about it, we can talk about those certain things, and maybe we come back actually good people after. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think he's thinking about it too much. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know if you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. She was. She said sorry so many times. Are you not paying attention? Who am I playing as? I guess I mean it's more kind of cute. That is not how you do it, bro. What is this? I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. It's an insecurity of hers. Just say you don't mind. Oh, brother. I guess. Sure. I mean, I don't think he has anything in his interior. I don't know. I feel like I do it more of like a deep cooker. You know what I mean? And not move too fast. She doesn't seem like a person that, you know, could probably handle that. She's probably the one to go crazy if I do things wrong. She might be the one that kills me if I'm over here doing this stuff and manipulating her emotions like this. Starwolf all day. Starwolf is fire. Starwolf is fire. Have you ever eaten Oreo bites? I have. I don't actually really like Oreos that much, but I've eaten my fair share of Oreos. I've had, I think the chocolate ones, for me, they like hurt my throat a little bit. But I used to be the person that people would, you know, give me their Oreos and I'd be like, yo, thank you. Because Oreos are just good. They're good. You know what I mean? But I'd rather the vanilla ones. The vanilla ones are nice. You know what I mean? What are you saying all of a sudden? Oh my gosh. See what I mean? Like, I don't know. My character's thirsty as hell, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, you could have pulled it off way smoother. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, everyone. Look at Monica. Grim, look at this guy. Look at this guy. This person's gonna kill me. I don't see her as cute at all. This chick is gonna kill me so fast, bro. I think it's about time we share today's poem with each other. Yes! Finally, I get to read my poem that I made. We might not have a lot of time left if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, sparred from the finishing her thought, or spared. Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. All right. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? There we go. That's more my speed. That one is better. Because she has to say yes. Okay, so she's indifferent. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. Oh no. No. That's not what you do. That's not what you do. You say, well, I would only rather reading with you. I couldn't imagine reading it any other way without you, bro. Immediately like that. And she would say yes. It's better that way. You really want to read, and then it's just gonna fizzle out to where you're not gonna want to read with her as much because things get busy and whatnot, and then now it's not an obligation. You guys don't want to do it anymore. It gets really boring. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? See? And when is that? That could be any time. Oh my gosh. Come on, bro. I hope you guys understood what I'm saying. I know I'm not crazy. That's good reasoning. This guy sucks. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. In your own time! I'm not a reader! We're never reading again. We're never reading together again. Ever.
Never reading together again ever, bro. Oh my gosh. All right. This guy saw freaking, what's her name? Oh my gosh. I stand up. I'll make a mental note of where I left off in the book. Then I slip it back in my bag. Monica speaks again. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? I did. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. My poem was peak. I don't know what this guy's talking about. I'm tired of this guy. I really am. Who am I playing as? I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before. Dude, what do you mean? Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on wrinkled sheet of loose leaf, torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly complies while reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Who should I show my poem to first? He already fumbled Yuri. I don't know. I don't want to show it to Monica's because Monica's gonna kill me. I don't know. Oh, phone at 10%. Here. Yeah, let me charge it right now. Let me charge it from now. Yeah, he fumbled Yuri. I don't know. Read it on my own time? What do you mean? What is your own time? Your own time will never come. Bro, come on. She was willing to read with you. I'll never understand it. Bro wanted to read by himself so bad. Are you serious? Boom, here I am. All right, we're gonna show it to Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced. I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. True. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Yes! I saved, bro. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginary metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. I have. Really? Well, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly and then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there were specific writing habits that usually typical for new writers, and have been through it myself. I kind of learned to pick it up, okay? I think the most noticeable thing I recognize is in new writers is that they try to make their style more very deliberate. I'm not a new writer, Yuri, you got me wrong. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form fit the two together. It can work. The end result is that both of the styling and expressiveness are weakened. I should have never went to Yuri. She is yapping. And I feel like she's not like diagnosing me right. Like, dude, I really write for real, Yuri. I thought you were gonna praise me. Oh, it took a lot of mustard to do that. Oh my gosh, I'm in a room full of chicks and you guys are all, their handwriting's probably 10 times better and like, come on.
Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Well, she is, let's be honest. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different different skills and technique that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It takes you some time, but it all comes to with practice and with learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. What do you mean? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Natsuki, oh gosh. Is it gonna be Natsuki next? I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing for herself or me or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Nice! Can we read it? I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's your surreal tummy for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Nice! I can read it. Wow, that is some sort of handwriting, I'm not gonna lie. The, what? The tendrils of my, lair hair? What? Illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. That's bathing, right? Yeah. Is it? I think it must be this one. The last remaining sheet light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Ghost under the light. Let me read that again. The tendrils of my illuminate beneath the amber glows. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. Breathing air of the present and living in the past. The sickening blue-green hue of the future? I shouldn't look into this so much. Jeez, look at me. I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. What? Dude, I just haven't read cursive in a while. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Jeez. She read me like a book. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. Yeah, me neither. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Is it not? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Oh, that's me. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Anpu. I didn't think so either. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Yeah. Yeah, you did. Well, I suppose you didn't only glance over it after all. I remember that the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. It's literally that. I didn't think it was a literal ghost like Casper, bro. Lingering in her last remnants of place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Yeah, I mean, that was... You don't even have to interpret that. It literally just said that. And soon to be left with nothing. Interesting. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. Can I show mine now? That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Anpu. For me? Me too. Cool interaction. I have to show it to all these chicks, bro. Alright, sure. Let's do Sayori. This is a good poem, Anpu. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. I'm not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in spare time? I guess you're right. But that's not what impressed me. But to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're a really good, you're a real part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said before, Anpu. Deep down, you're not selfish at all. But you are! You dragged me here against my will! I mean, I guess she kind of saw it as good for me, but if I don't want to, I don't want to. That sucks. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do. Thank you! But this guy just sucks. I would definitely join. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure to have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Alright, here we go. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I see the symbolism in the blinds in the morning, and I also have adjusted my keen intellect and dumbed it down to perceive the kissing of the forehead, right? Because if you think about it, there's nothing like a mother's kiss to your forehead, and thus is the sun, the mother to all, and she helps us and the grass grow and everything. So I understand that. And also, asking to come out to play, just like how your mother forces you to go outside because you play video games too much. It makes sense. Are you yo, she really, I want breakfast too. I love to eat. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I'm gonna start doing that. Just a little bit. I forgot to do it last night. Oh gosh. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I did mean to say oh gosh. Sayori's kinda cute, I'm not gonna lie. Sayori's cute, but she seems like very hard to deal with. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It just sounds like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I can agree with that. But sometimes I do. I get all cranky. Well, I suppose there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Alright, bro. Monica's the best? Yeah, but next time I won't forget.
I'm gonna write the next poem. Oh, I want to see Monica's. I think Monica's evil. Let me see. What's up, Monica? Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear. You're evil. By the way, since you are new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or anything we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow. Same here, same here. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Anpu. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica in my poem. Great job, Anpu. I was going oh in my head while I was reading. You're a snake. This chick is so scary. I know this. She's gonna kill me, isn't she? This one gives me like fight or flight feelings. I don't like it at all. Hi Avery. How you doing, man? Not a breakfast person? I can see that. There's a lot of people that are not breakfast people, and that's fine. Lunch is my favorite, personally. It's really metaphorical. How you doing, Avery? Make sure you drink your water, brother. You know what? Water break real quick. Water break. I've been tripping over my words a lot. They've had me reading a lot. There we go. I feel better now. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect for you to, for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. Well, I'm Anpu. This guy sucks, but Monica, trust me, okay? I try my best to write really, really well. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put some effort. Ah, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what? You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Yeah, she's cool. Unlike Sayori, who likes simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. Yuri is the GOAT. I think I love Yuri, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's very challenging to write that like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze. I want to read yours. I can just take years of practice. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point, 100%. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn. Like, you are an AI. You're not even real with your words, dude. I can't trust Monica. It is so obvious that whoever the dev of this game is wanting you to see that Monica is evil, bro. Cause she just is, bro. Just keep exploring and learning by trying new things. Like, bro, that is a textbook. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. I could take a while. It could take a while before I get comfortable doing this. And that's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find a kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyways, do you want to read my poem, you know? Yes! Finally! Don't worry, I'm not really good. Sure. You sound very confident for someone who claims to not very, very good. Well, that's just because I have to sound confident. Remember what I said. She's gonna kill me. That doesn't always mean I feel that way, you know? I see. She's fake, bro, with it. Like, it's scary. Well, let's read it then. Kinda looks like my handwriting, but more in, like, italics. It's weird. Hole in the wall. I will be judging you. It couldn't have been me. See the direction. The sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun.
But it's too late. My retinas. What? Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image? It was just a little hole. It wasn't too bright, it was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in? What the hell? What? What? That was confusing. Wait a minute. Wait. It couldn't, a hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction sparkle protrudes, a noisy neighbor. Are you creeping on people? I peer inside for a clue? No, I can't see. A blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late, my retinas. Already scorched with permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's like a hole, but it wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole in infinite choices? Okay, no, this one was confusing for me. I'm trying to see the interpretation in it, but this one's wild. Okay. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Can you explain the piece, ma'am, Monica? It's okay if I don't understand it, if you just explain it for me. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on time. She literally is just an AI. When performed out loud, it can be very powerful. What's the inspiration behind this one? Thank you. Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. She's a sleeping psychopath. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Like, what? What? Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfectly, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this, if you, what the hell? What is this? I'm not talking to a person when I talk to Monica. If you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. I'm uncomfortable. That gave me goosebumps. I don't like that demographic of human being. Finally, Natsuki. Somebody real. Anpu, you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. I think I like Natsuki. Natsuki's cool. It's either Natsuki or Yuri. They got it going on, I'm not gonna lie. What's up, Ash? How's it going, man? How's it going, bro? I mean, it's okay. We're playing Talking to Anime Girl Simulator. I guess. I don't know. It's interesting. I'm kind of taking this time to just give my opinion on all of this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I love romance or whatnot, so I don't mind it. Other people might not like it, though. But me personally, I think it's interesting. I love criticizing all the bad moves, like... Oh my gosh, dude. Whoever I'm playing as it's a mix of hopelessness and, I don't know, a person that just, like, doesn't like females, it seems like. What? Harsh. What, do you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer! Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put an effort! We all start from somewhere, right? If you're still proud of this first poem you've ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough.
Well, to each their own, I guess. That's another thing that I say. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Yeah, go ahead. Knowing you, you probably think it's stupid. Jesus Christ. Oh, damn it. I think... Oh my gosh. Natsuki is my type, bruh. That's so funny. Listen to her poem. Came here after a bloodlust crash out. I'm happy that you're coming to my... I'm happy that you're coming over to the ascended side of things. To come relax after crashing out. And I salute you for being a Geometry Dash player in general, my guy. I'm not gonna lie. But I don't know if this is gonna soothe you. I'm about to crash out. Even I can doodle something better. This is crazy. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. And so there is some philosophy in her writing, okay? And I want to break it down, right? So eagles can fly, right? Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap, right? Crickets, in what sense? I think what she's saying is like, crickets are an essential part of an ecosystem, whether you like it or not. And even though it might seem annoying at night when you're just trying to get on with things, it can be nice for certain people. And even crickets can leap far. It's not only eagles that can fly high. It could be... Horses can race. No, this is ass. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what the hell she was trying with this. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. I don't. Here's why I tell you that this is the girl that I give the chance more to than like the others, right? She looks like a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of fun. Like everyone took this seriously and she really turned she really turned around and was just like, eagles can fly. Monkeys monkeys can climb. People can try. And that's about it. And I don't know. I mess with that energy. I really do. But I just randomly open YouTube and see this stream, then I immediately go, what the hell? Mate recommended this to me. I've never played this before. This game traumatized me. Why does everybody say that? And there was a warning at the beginning of this game as well, but right now it seems really chill. What? Just be honest. This guy is oh my gosh, he's thirsty. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Like, me personally, I'd be like, yep, you're right, it's bad. And then she would be like, hey, this and that. And then immediate teasing. Then it's just fun. Come on. I'd be like, monkeys can climb. Goofy. All right. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. You didn't take your writing. That's so funny. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Literally. So I just think that's funny, dude. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Oh my gosh, guys, please don't be a nice guy. Please don't be a nice guy. Like, you have to... Girls are human beings, bro. Just have fun. Think about, oh my gosh, I don't know how to explain it to you. A girl taught me this. If you were a girl, right? And you were talking with a guy and you have no other person to talk to but this guy, who would you imagine him as? Right? Is he super nice, always patronizing, like he's trying to get one over on you? Or like, is he a mix of supporting and also just fun to be around? This guy is trying to be an AI, just like, what's her name? Monica. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read but hits you hard.
Monkeys can climb! Horses can race! Like in this poem. And people can try, that's about it. It's very deep. That's about it. Okay, got you. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. I get that. So I decided to write about it. This game is so goofy, bro. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for the rhyme at the end and made it fall flat on purpose. Yeah, that's hilarious. I love that. It helps bring out the feeling of the last line. So you did, I guess, more went into it than I realized. So he was lying the whole time. He even just admitted it. Like, come on. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. You half-assed this whole thing. Didn't expect it from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. You're the youngest one here? It shows. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but you should. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take this away from her. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I expected. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even when they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is the literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. They read them in tandem. I watch each other. Expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, while Yuri smiles sadly. What is this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively, jeez, I know someone like this person in real life so bad, dude. It's not even funny. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem. It's like both of them combined. To the desk in one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can this be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you... You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. I wasn't looking for suggestions. I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. That being... that being Anpu. Sayori liked it, and Anpu did too. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestions on my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. What am I playing? What am I playing, dude? What am I playing, dude? Which I haven't yet. Oh my gosh. And Anpu likes my poem too, you know. Yeah, exactly. Stand on business, Yuri. Wait, so how do they know these are the two that I'd prefer? This is insane. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Let's go. A cat fight. Oh my gosh. My favorite type of fight. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up and well, yeah, Yuri, let's go. Maybe you're just so just that Anpu appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Yeah! Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Please don't ask me to pick. Please don't ask me to pick. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way to make everything I do cutesy. Yes! Is everyone okay? Sayori, can you move? Can you move? This is amazing. This is hilarious. What is going on? You have to let them stand on business. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew size bigger as soon as Anpu started showing. What? Look. If we're preying on insecurities, Yuri, you have to say something. You have to say something back. Cause that, I'm not gonna lie. If I was a girl, I'd steal that line instantly. That demolishes a girl, especially if she likes a guy. No way. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Yeah! I don't like you fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned toward me as if they noticed I was standing there. No! No! No, please. No. Oh, no. She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Oh, no. If she should get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? Oh, gosh, I'm in the loop now. The meaning should jump all other reader, not force her to have to figure out. Help me explain that to her, Anpu. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not necessarily limiting yourself. It's also waste. You understand that, right, Anpu? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? Let me remember. Has something like this ever happened to me? Yes. Where I had to pick a certain person. I lost a friend like that. I did lose a friend like that. It wasn't with two girls though. It was with a girl and a guy. It's never happened with two girls before, I don't think. At least together like this. At least together like this in this format. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. I get to pick? Damn. Oh, no. Oh, no. What would I do in real life? I'd ask Sayori for help. I would. Damn. But this is hard. I can't do this one. Help me. Natsuki. What? I didn't pick her! Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth, so instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah, everyone is fighting and making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? W Anpu. Let's go. Bro, no, it's not my biggest fear. It's not my biggest fear. What happened, right? What happened is like, this has happened so many times, bro. And when you're on the spot, it's crazy because a simulator like this will never prepare you for like when things are on the spot, bro. It hurts. There's a feeling in your stomach. Some people call it butterflies. It's like a sharp pain for me. That mess sucks. It's like being noticed, like when you don't want to be noticed. You're sitting there with the popcorn, you're eating or whatnot, and then they turn to you and they're just like, I am right? And then you have to sit there knowing that somebody might not be your friend anymore, or they might try to do something crazy that you're not interested in at all. I lost a whole friend like that, bro. Almost like a whole friend group like that. It sucks. I did not have a phone line to call someone else and be like, yo, help me out. I would have, but fence sitters always get the worst treatment. I promise you they do. Even though it is the best option, at least for me. At least for me personally, I don't really like picking either or side. It just never is always like, cause she has a point and she has a point. So it's like, I would have to comment on both of them being right. You know what I mean? And then they're just like, okay, now you're just doing this and this and that. But when someone is objectively right, then I just have to say what I feel. You know what I mean? But in this case, Sayori, you gotta help me. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. Oh my gosh, dude. No, Sayori, come on. It's unfair that others have to interject about their own feelings in conflict. Yes, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. Natsuki is sick, bro. Natsuki is fiery. I like that. I really do, but damn, she's not. She's destroying Yuri right now. Like, it's almost to the point of bullying, bruh. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her obsessed in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Relax. See what I mean? Natsuki's unhinged, but she is the youngest, so like she doesn't care. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. And you know what? I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And truly, I love them because, well, they're differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because, you know, they give you so many feelings that with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing too because they paint a beautiful picture in your head, okay? Everyone is so talented. I'm saying so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Yo, take care, guy. Have an awesome. Yo, you drink some water. Drink some water, my guy, and you take care as well. I'm gonna be leaving in a second, but I need this whole area to be finished so I can leave. Sayori. Oh wait, no, it's me now. Sayori. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is the vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. Well, to be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not really good with people. Ugh. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing with me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is an amazing in her own way, isn't she? Yeah, you could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That's so scary. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really doesn't make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. You don't like her, brother. Come on. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Anpu, how about you? It was sick. It was sick. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I didn't learn more about the poems of everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Anpu! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Okay. It truly seems been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori. About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of happen often? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise, well, because a guy was introduced. It is what it is. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Anpu, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone makes me the happiest. Sayori's fire. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori hasn't caught into the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? This guy. Well, just to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I say that more to myself than to her, but it's easier that Sayori as internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Nice. Okay, so I'll just save here. Oh, I read another poem. Hold on. Hold on. We're writing another poem. Let's go. Listen up to Onpu's song. Listen. Now we're starting a destiny of adventure. Even though we might have grief, at least the insight and memories. And it's heaven sent. Because it's a journey of comfort and dream, a prayer of sensation with peace and fantasy. Because I'm lucky, at least a misery. I'm feeling kind of silly. It's a wrath that I must atone for and dazzle and sing. Let's go. That's my favorite part of everything. All right, let's save. And that's it. No. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. Well. Doki Doki Literature Club. Why are there 9 pages of empty slots? What? Jeez, how many runs can you do in this game? That's not up to me. Anyways, yo, thanks for everyone who came out. It was more fun than, I mean, I'm into romance stuff, so, you know, I don't mind. It was cool. This was really fun. I don't know where this will lead. People are saying it's gonna get dark. I hope not. I hope it doesn't get too crazy. Because I'm not gonna lie, I think these chicks are really nice. I think they're really cool. They're really awesome. All right. It's a long game. Is it? Oh my gosh, I should have put it more on this week then. Maybe next week we'll play it more. But yeah, I was hoping it wasn't too crazy long. But yeah, it was a pretty fun game, I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed it. And apparently a lot of people like it too, so I guess we'll see how things go. Even so, Romero, you're the GOAT. Thanks for coming around and saying hi. You know what I mean? It's always fun chilling with you guys and all. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. Remember to drink water. Remember to drink water. And have a great rest of your day, my guy. Me personally, maybe it's time to talk to a girl in real life. Maybe. Maybe I'll just go on the street and be like, hey, are you a girl? And if they are, I'll say, hey, how's it doing? I played a game called Doki Doki Literature Club, and apparently, I'm supposed to be better at talking to girls. Am I doing a good job? And she'll be like, what are you talking about? And then I'll run away. And then I'll run away. Thanks, no problem. Have a good one. And drink your water. Yeah, I'll see you later, bro. It was really, really fun. Oh my gosh.